Am I crazy? Spilling coffee on my white carpet in hopes this machine can clean it? This is one reason you'd need a carpet cleaner, but the other is for regular deep cleaning, like getting these set-in stains out. If this is the before, wait till you see the after.
Sure, you can rent a carpet cleaner, but it might actually be more cost-effective to buy one, especially if you want to clean your carpets more often. And this has been one of the most popular carpet shampooers of all time, the Bissell Big Green Professional Carpet Cleaner. While it is powerful, it's also incredibly dated, and compared to some newer machines, it hasn't aged well. But do the looks and the features matter if it gets the job done?
In this video, I'm going to put it to the test here in my home to clean our 20-year-old basement carpets. I'll show you how to use this machine, what it's good for, and how well it works. I'll also share what its shortcomings are so you know going in.
I'll wrap things up with both the pros and the cons of this machine so you can see if it's right for you.
I bought this machine on Amazon, where it's been a perpetual bestseller. When it arrives, be prepared. The box is big and heavy, and getting it unpacked is work. The good news is, though, it's entirely assembled. Let's get to know the machine. It's essentially a mailbox on two wheels. The water tanks on this machine are stacked on top of each other, and they do come apart easily. The flip-up handle has your controls. There's a power switch on the back and a trigger that enables water flow on the handle. There's also handy hooks for winding up the cord. Underneath, you can see what you're getting. With just one large single brush with several rows of stiff bristles, this machine is designed for cleaning with brute force. The small rollers at the back beat solution into the carpet, while the rail across the front of the head is where the dirty water gets sucked up. To prep for your clean, remove the tanks and fill the clean tank with fresh water. The screw cap for the clean tank doubles as a measuring cup for cleaning solution, and then you can pour it right in. Somewhat annoyingly, the recessed carrying handle will easily fill with water if you don't aim correctly. Then place the water tanks back and get ready to clean. Position the machine and then power it on. Then you'll squeeze the trigger on the handle to dispense water and cleaner into the carpet. The action of you doing this while pulling the machine backwards towards you will saturate the carpet, then the suction pulls it back up along with the dirt. Release the trigger and roll the machine forward to start a new line. The machine does work whether you're rolling it forward or backward apparently, but I found it was far less awkward to just pull it towards me than to try to push it.
I tested this machine in two ways. First, I used it to deep clean my carpets here in the basement in hopes of getting a couple of years of dust and dirt out.
Let me show you the before again here. Our carpets tend to get dark spots around the doorways, presumably from air leakage through the walls. These spots are big and noticeable, and vacuuming them does nothing. I tackled them with the Big Green Professional Carpet Cleaner, and with just a couple of passes, it did an outstanding job. Now, the machine is incredibly awkward to position easily, but all of that immense weight actually seems to be part of its power. Check out the after now. All of those dark rings from all the spots I tackled are completely gone, and the carpet does look almost new again. Just take a look at the before and the after of just one area here in my hallway. Pretty impressive. And if you want proof of how much dirt it got out of my carpets, even though they looked fairly clean, check out the dirty water tank at the end of the job. Nasty. I also created some dedicated spills, including coffee on my carpet, to see how the Bissell Big Green Professional Carpet Cleaner would handle it. As you can see, the machine is able to cut through large spills, clean them, and power away the residue, leaving the carpets to look like nothing ever happened. Next, I wanted to try the upholstery cleaning abilities. The machine comes with an upholstery brush and a long hose included. The hose will snap into the top of the tank, and you'll connect the secondary hose to access the clean water in solution. While the machine powers on, you can just pull the trigger on the underside of the brush tool to dispense solution onto upholstery, furniture, and smaller items. I will say the brush almost dispenses too much liquid. It very quickly saturated the furniture, and on one of my chairs it actually started pooling on the seat. Remember earlier when I said brute force? This is definitely the case here. Even so, I kept going and cleaned our two living room chairs quite thoroughly. Once again, when I checked the dirty water tank, the results were unmistakable.
After testing this out over several days and all over my house, I'm confident in saying the Bissell Big Green Professional Cleaner is a beast. Its large, heavy, and boxy design is not meant for maneuverability or portability. Instead, it's kind of like a tank, lumbering, heavy, and designed for only one thing.
While it's easy enough to roll the Bissell Big Green Professional Cleaner around from room to room, if you do need to take it to another floor, you might need help. The machine itself weighs about 42 pounds. It is definitely a bit easier to move if you remove the tanks, even if they are empty, but getting it up and down stairs felt safer with two of us moving it. I will also note this machine is extremely loud when it's running. The motor in here is really powerful and must be quite large. Running, it does deliver what I'll say are industrial levels of noise. I don't have a decibel meter to report the exact loudness, but let's just say it's not that far off a freight train going by your house.
Once you're finished with the Bissell Big Green Professional Carpet Cleaner, you absolutely need to clean it out. Dump out any dirty water immediately and rinse the tank as well. It's also a good idea to refill the clean tank and then run the machine for just a minute or two to flush out the insides, but this can get water all over the floor. It would be nice if the machine had some kind of a dock or a plate to rest on while you do this. Storing this machine is also not a simple job. While that handle does fold down, the machine will still take up a sizable footprint, and that meant the only place I could reasonably keep this machine was out in my garage.
Overall, this machine has not been a years-long bestseller for nothing.
Let's go over both the pros and the cons so you can see if this machine might be right for you.
On the pro side, the machine is very powerful, and with strong suction and a timeless design, it indisputably gets the job done. My before and after shots of both age stains and coffee spills are proof of this, and if you need more proof, the dirty water, while gross, is definitely the best evidence. I really appreciate the fact this machine not only does carpet, but it comes equipped with what you need to clean upholstery and furniture too. So what are the downsides? The incredible weight of the machine not only makes it hard to transport around the house, but means it's extremely hard to maneuver while you're using it. It's also very loud. When it comes down to whether or not I'd recommend it, on its own merits, this machine does exactly what it says it does. But since this is incredibly old technology and an aging design, there are other machines I would probably recommend first that will do just as good a job without the enormous size and weight.
On that topic, why not check out my review in comparison to the Tinco Carpet One Cruiser, where I put it head-to-head with the Bissell here. Now, this machine sells for about $6.29 Canadian or $4.11 US, and you can get it from places like Amazon, and I will put a link in the description. And I have reviewed a lot of carpet cleaning technology. Check out some other reviews right now.